Denise started her seven-step journey in September 2021. As Denise explains, I had always assumed that the only way to deal with my clutter was either to organize it better or go through it all, deciding what to keep and what to get rid of. That's why I assumed that all I needed was advice about how to organize my home and more time to go through it all. I thought that paying someone to come to my home to help me would do both those things without causing World War III. But actually, it was extremely stressful. I felt that they were judging me, my home, and my clutter. I had one lady come round to quote me for helping, and she said that I was a hoarder and she couldn't help me unless I got skips to get rid of lots of my clutter. That really set me back. I found Claire 5 years before I started my journey, but I realised now I hadn't accepted that there is no magic wand. I kept telling myself and my family that the reason I hadn't dealt with it was because I didn't have time. When the pandemic started, I felt it was a welcome distraction from my clutter. I knew I was retiring in 2021, so I decided that clearing my clutter would become my retirement project. I spent quite a lot of my spare time during lockdowns once again searching for the magic wand, but there was nothing. Everyone offered services that involved them coming to my home at great expense for days or weeks at a time. And of course, they were all shut down with the lockdowns. I was still on Claire's mailing list, and she was the only one out there who seemed to be able to help people without going to their home. I started by just focusing on one of her free online classes. Then I got her Overcoming the Overwhelm workshop, which was incredible. Suddenly, it all made so much sense and explained exactly why I was struggling to even get started. I thought that if the workshop could explain so much, imagine what the seven-step journey might do. I admit I was a bit resistant to starting my journey because of how long it was realistically going to take. But once I did start, I realised why it's so important not to do more than 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. I wouldn't have made my new automatic habits that are keeping me clutter-free now if I hadn't taken it slowly. I thrived on the learning on steps 1, 2, and 3 as I finally understood why I struggle with clutter. I was shocked how quickly I cleared my first 2 areas on step 4. I was even more shocked when I was able to keep them clutter-free while I moved on to other rooms. I think the moment I realised just how transformative the journey is was when I cleared my living room. That's the room I spent most of my time in. It was incredible when I cleared the clutter in there and could literally breathe more easily and finally relax in there without seeing piles and piles of clutter everywhere. I felt proud of myself and I celebrated by having 2 friends over for afternoon tea. It didn't matter that I still had my bedrooms, attic, garage and self-storage units to clear. I could finally share my home. My 3 self-storage units were the last to be cleared, and I was stunned at how quickly I made decisions on the clutter in those. I had cleared so much clutter by then that I realised I hadn't missed any of it, and none of it was part of my best life, present or future. So I actually paid some people to come and remove boxes into skips as I just glanced at the contents. It's okay to struggle with clutter. What matters is that you know when to ask for help, accept it, and take action. If you don't want people making judgments about you, your past, your present, and your future, and you want to be in control of how fast you make decisions, then the journey is ideal. If I hadn't started when I did, I wouldn't be clutter-free now. You can clear your clutter fast or you can clear your clutter forever, but you can't clear your clutter forever fast. If you're ready to get the help and support you need to succeed, just like Denise, and clear your clutter forever, click on the link with this video and find out how I can help you.